Hey guys, it's your girl Jackie O, better known as Makeup Game on Point, Little Pumpkin Pie 05. We should just call this, I don't know, Foundation Fridays. So today I'm going to be reviewing a cosmetic line that I really feel like has been long overdue. Like, have I been living in a rock this whole time? Blackup is a line of foundations that's specifically formulated, created, and developed for women of color. Y'all know how I feel about that. You know, I was just like, enough is enough already. Like, I need to try this stuff. I've been hearing so much about them and I was really eager to get my hands on it. I can tell you right now, Blackup completely blows their the expectations out of the water. Like, they definitely live up to their hype. I'm going to be not only reviewing some of the individual actually all of the individual products that they sent me, but I'm also going to be doing a demonstration using them so you can see how they look. Yeah, why don't we just start with the demo first. So the first thing I'm going to be using is their 8-hour correcting primer, and it honestly, the primer does exactly what a primer is supposed to do. Mind you, I'm not even really a big fan of primers, simply because I kind of feel like they're just kind of extra and unnecessary. In some instances, not for everyone. I definitely use them for my clients. I just find myself skipping them when it comes to primers for myself because I just feel like, what's the point? This really helps make my makeup last a lot longer. I also noticed that I have to blot less throughout the day, which is obviously, I would think, is the point of a primer. Alright, so in the interest of time, you guys saw me apply the CC cream and the foundation. I applied the powder, but then I went behind the scenes. I did my concealer and I did my brows. I added mascara. So I'm going to show you guys one of the blushes. Can't get enough of a matte orange, so I think I'm going to pick number 6. Let's try that one. Then I'm going to add actually one of my favorite lip glosses that I've been using like every other day. This is the number 8 gloss. I kind of feel like it's like a mix between a gloss and a lipstick because it applies like a gloss, but it dries to like a satiny, it's definitely kind of satiny, but it's not super glossy or super sticky like regular lip glosses. You see where I'm going with this? I've been making it a point to go out of my way to wear the stuff, even though I don't really wear makeup daily. And all across the board, it has completely exceeded my expectations of how amazing this stuff was going to be. So I'm just gonna roughly go over each of the products that I've tried so far and tell you what my thoughts are. So this is the cream powder foundation. They're labeled in French and I clearly don't speak French, so I'm just gonna describe it in the way that I see fit. It does exactly what it says it does. It applies like a cream, but it dries to like a, what I feel is kind of like a powdery finish. Foundation match is perfect. I don't know how the heck they figured out that this was going to be my shade, but it really does work for me. It does dry to like that powdery finish, which is kind of nice, and I do believe that with my oily combination skin type, this is going to be a really good product for those of you guys that have similar skin types to try. So I would definitely look into this. Coverage is, I would say medium, like a medium coverage. I've been able to try their blushes. The blushes are all very pigmented, but they've got just enough pigmented to where they're not overpowering. I know that some people are kind of like, tend to shy away from blush when it comes to makeup, but don't let it, because it's amazing. And I really do like the shades that they offer. These have actually become somewhat of my new everyday blushes. Well, mainly number 9. The lipsticks have not been getting much love from me, but I've swatched them several times. I don't wear a ton of color on my lips, I'm not gonna lie, but every once in a while I do kind of get like an itch for something bold. I really like them, they're very pigmented. I tried the Mattifying Fluid Foundation, amazing coverage. It gives you just enough matte to where it controls the oil, but it doesn't look super heavy or super dull or flat. And also I think that's why this one in particular is a little bit on the warmer side, to kind of counteract like the formula of the foundation. I don't know, they didn't tell me this is just what I'm brainstorming. Also, I've been using this one with the CC cream, which brings me to the CC cream. A CC cream is basically designed to correct, moisturize, and minimize pores. It's supposed to also mattify, and again, this is one that delivers. Like, it does exactly what the heck it's supposed to do. I literally feel like they scooped my skin tone up and put it in the CC cream, because this stuff matches me perfectly, honey, okay? I do kind of want to say that the CC creams are like glorified tinted moisturizers, but I feel like they're a step up from that. Even though it is very true to my own complexion, it still corrects and it still warms up the parts of my face that need warming. So it helps to not only correct the coverage, but it also counteracts any dullness or any discoloration that I definitely have in my face. I use this by itself. I put powder on top of it when I want kind of like that no makeup look, or if I use it as a primer underneath any one of the other foundations that I have. They gave me some samples of the full coverage cream foundation, which I love. Like, I really like the fact that this brand has a full line of different products for different skin needs and different skin types. Like, they literally have everything. And so they also have the 8-hour correcting primer, and I'm actually proud to say that I use a primer now. I never really like used a primer because I just didn't really feel like, personally, not for my clients, but I felt like personally it was kind of pointless, because first of all, I don't really wear a ton of makeup, and when I do, it usually comes off like 2 hours later. So of course I had to try it. I had to get my hands dirty, but now I've actually been incorporating this in my makeup routine, because I noticed that my makeup lasts a lot longer with this. I've been more than eager and more than willing to incorporate that in my makeup routine. And lastly, the Oliver face, it's like a loose face powder. I really like this. I was kind of scared at first because when they sent me this, I thought it was going to be too light. It wasn't at all, like at all. Shade is perfect. So some additional things that you might want to know about blackup, and these are things that they made sure that I included in the video so that you guys know, is blackup is only available online for the time being. They have a 14-day return policy, so if you try the product, you're not digging it for whatever reason, you can just send it back, no strings attached, no biggie, okay honey? And then if you sign up for their newsletter on the website, your very first purchase, they'll give you 20% off. So if we were to weigh pros and cons, you guys already know how I feel about the pros, the positives, why I like this product. I think that for me, the biggest potential con, and I know that this is probably going to be an important factor for you guys, is the price. It is definitely aiming towards a higher end clientele. Products are a little expensive. It's not the most expensive I've ever seen or heard of, but it's definitely up there. However, I will say this, there's countless amounts of luxury pro or high-end brands that we shop for, and they don't even cater to people like us, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're putting all of this time and money, like, product development is not cheap, you guys. This stuff is not cheap. I don't even have a product line, and I can only imagine how much research, time, money, different formulations, and just studies just to swatch the foundations and trials and all of that. I can only imagine the amount of money it costs to formulate a product, let alone a whole entire line of products. They've done that, and they've formulated it specifically for us. How many brands will you see at a department store that's doing that? I mean, I don't know. From what I'm seeing, a lot of them are starting to discontinue our shades, which is really annoying. Basically, the point that I'm trying to prove is there's tons of different lines and stuff out there that we try, and they're not really formulated for us. So I'm just really glad to see that they're kind of like doing that, and they're setting the standard for us. So by now, I'm sure you guys probably want to know whether or not I would recommend blackup, and to that, I'm gonna have to say, hell yeah, girl. You think I would have wasted my time making this video if I didn't care? I mean, what are you waiting for? It's about time. Like, I kind of feel like at this point, we can no longer say that we have trouble finding the right foundation shades. We can't say it anymore. There's no excuse. Stuff is out there, and I'm so amazing. Like, I'm so happy that I'm able to bring this to you guys and use my audience to talk about these products, because a lot of people just don't know. A lot of people just really don't know. So, oh, and another thing, when you do shop on the website, they have like shade matching guides, and I believe you can also contact them specifically, and they will kind of like walk you through the process of finding your own shade if you have trouble with that, which they actually were able to do for me, which typically I don't really recommend, because I think it's pretty much impossible to shade match someone when you're not looking at them in person, but they came pretty close. I have yet to try something that I really don't like at all. I liked everything, like completely, and I would recommend everything, and that's very, very, very rare. I really hope you guys like their stuff as much as I did, and if you do, please leave it down in the comments below so you can let everyone know how much of a cult following this company really does have, because the people that know about Blackup, like, they know what's good. Y'all just haven't been telling us, so y'all just been letting us wander around and like not knowing what's really good. I mean, really? I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna really remember that. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much to Blackup for sending the product, and I really look forward to featuring more of their stuff in the future. I just wanted to review the line in its entirety first before I really start bang. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be like using this stuff. Like, I hope y'all are ready. Like, I'm for real. Like, I'm really gonna be like really using this stuff. Okay, because some of the labels are like already rubbed off, and I haven't even had it for a month. So that tells you enough. I'm gonna get going, y'all. I'll see you at the next video. Bye.